our monthly networking event, which is normally on the last Monday of the month, but today's on the 3rd. For those of you not been before, relatively relaxed, an informal networking group. Really up to you to make those connections, but if it's particular people you want to meet, or people you intended to meet perhaps aren't here today, by all means let myself or Sandra, who organises today, know who that is, and we'll try and put you guys in touch. It's all about networking, getting business, developing your own business. I'm David Gordon, I'm the founder of DG Law. We're a commercial law firm, and we put this on every month as event to help you and us connect with you, our clients and contacts. And as part of that, part of the legal side and the education, the advice side, I think it's important to have not just networking and food, which is obviously important, but it's what I call an education slot, a time where perhaps one or two nuggets of information can be imparted to you to carry with you for the next month or so. And I'm delighted to welcome our speaker today, who many of you will know. He's been a very loyal and supportive attender over the last 4 or 5 years at least.
Maybe not quite that much, but...
Okay, well, yeah, I think we've asked, it's been done, so I'm just trying to stall for time, so just bear with me, rock while if you want to. Exactly. Anyway, I'll carry on. So, there we are. Dramatic silence, fantastic. So, without further ado, can I welcome Joella Bruckshaw to speak to us today. Thank you.
Hello everybody. Well, for those who don't know me, my name's Joella Bruckshaw, and I am an executive coach, and I work with people who are in transition. So that's senior leaders who want to make something happen that they're not actually making happen at the moment. Okay, and it could be an individual, or it might be people on the board. So today, David said he wanted something not same old, same old. So I've tried to come up with something that isn't same old, and this is, I'm not going to tell you about coaching, but what I thought you might find valuable is to have an experience of coaching. I'm going to coach all of you at once, okay? So. What it involves is it will require you to think of something that you want to make happen, but you're not actually making happen at the moment. Okay? So, and I'm going to ask you 9 questions about that thing. Okay? Now, if you want to write down the answers to your questions so that you remember them, I've got paper here, so if I just give that to you, and anybody who wants a piece of paper, if you just pass it round to those that want it, you can write down your answers and you'll have them for reference, although I suspect you'll probably remember what those answers are. So, can everyone now, and probably it will help you if you close your eyes so you can concentrate on what you're thinking about. I'd like everyone now to just think about something that you want to make happen, that you're not making happen. Okay? So has everyone been able to think of something? Okay, well nobody's admitting that they haven't, so we'll go with that. So, first question. What is it specifically that you want? Okay, everybody not been able to answer that? Okay.
So did you say you'd send out the questions?
No, I'm not asking you to write down the question, just the answers if you want to have a reminder of what those answers are. So, it's fine if you don't do it, you'll probably keep it in your head, and actually, if you want a reminder of the questions, then you can either contact me, or I think someone was quite happy to send out the questions. So, it's not absolutely necessary for you to have a piece of paper, it's only if you want one. Okay, so then thinking about what it is that you want to make happen but you're not making it happen, what specifically is it that you want? Okay, then the next question is, where are you now? Give yourself a little time to consider that. Okay. Next question, what will you see, hear, feel, or even taste and smell when you have it? Question number 4. How will you know that you have it? Okay. What will this outcome get for you or allow you to do? Question number 6. Does it depend on only you, or do other people need to be involved? Question number 7. Where, when, how, and with whom do you want it? When, where, how, and with whom do you want it? Okay. Question number 8. What do you have now, and what do you need to get your outcome? And finally, this is about what you'll gain or lose if you have it. So I've got 4 questions here in one, and they are, what will happen if you get it? Next one, what will happen if you don't get it? Okay. Now, what won't happen if you get it? And finally, what won't happen if you don't get it? That takes a bit of thinking about. What won't happen if you don't get it? Okay, well, thank you all for participating in that. And now, what I'd like to do is ask if anyone would be prepared to share their experience. I mean, anything they noticed, just anything they'd like to share with the group.
Go on, William.
Come on, be brave.
Go on, William.
I'll share. Go on then.
Okay, okay, I'll nominate Claire.
No, we've got one here. And then Claire can go. Come on, I'm
Oh,
here.
yeah, so it was funny because I couldn't think of anything at first.
Yeah.
And then I realised that there's something really important happening. I'm applying for Henley Business School.
Yeah.
I'm at application stage, but I didn't even know the next step and what would happen if I didn't get it and what would happen if I did. And I think the 2 questions at the end was what won't happen. I just can't answer that. It's funny because it really makes you think about what your life would look like on a simple decision.
Yeah, yeah. Those are very searching questions. They really do turn your brain, make your brain work hard, but they are important questions. Great. Anyone else want to share what their experience was of that? And it may be that it was like, why did we do this? This is a complete waste of time. I really don't mind if it's that.
Claire, yes?
Well, forgive me because I'm working with
Sorry,
a coach
can you
at the moment, Joella, so I didn't want to take away from the process I'm in at the moment, but I understand the importance of the questions.
Yeah.
It's really to actually, I think it's a difficult arena to
do such a thing
in a
in.
short space of time.
Yeah, absolutely.
But,
it is.
If you come up with the right question and then keep probing and
Yeah.
keep probing, it can really work.
Yeah. Great.
You have to be honest with yourself, I think.
No, then it is. It's challenging. It's very challenging, and probably, as you say, it takes more time than we actually had for people to really think about these questions, which is why I thought you might like to have those questions that you can. Very, very useful to actually get to a point of being really clear. I need to take action on this, and the thing that's stopping me is this. Anyone else prepared to share their experience of that? Yes.
This is Claire, very kind. Well, sorry. Okay. Hi. Hello. Specifically, just going, what I want to do is get all my clients to refer at least one new person by year end. Where am I now? Well, some of my clients have done so far this year, but the majority have not. What I see here, taste, smell. Well, it isn't about taste and smell, but I certainly would feel. This is number 3.
Yeah, number 3. Where are you now?
Okay.
But what will you see, hear, and feel?
Yeah. I'll just feel that I'm doing the right thing, because there's nothing more valuable, I think, when the people you've done work for show their appreciation, maybe the value of what you've done for them by recommending to others.
Okay.
So it's a feel rather than a sort of see.
No, good. Well, I said feel.
Yeah. How do you know you have it? Well, when my diary is that much
When diaries-
fuller, and I'm unable to turn up to networking events. What will the outcome enable me to do? Well, enable me to focus more on the people I look after. Because if I'm spending a fair amount of my time looking for the next client, marketing, I'm not a very good marketeer, but if I'm spending an inordinate amount of time doing that, and too little time looking after my existing clients, if that can sort of flip on its head, then I can spend more time looking after people that I value most, that are the future to my business.
What do you do?
What do I do?
What do you do?
Good question.
Aha, like that. Well, you know how people get a bit flustered about their own finances? I help people to sort of defluster themselves.
Non-flusterer.
I'm a non-flusterer.
Yeah.
Financial advisor.
I'm a financial advisor, but it's not just the finance. It's often the emotional side. The fact that people generally, can't say it's for everyone, but generally people are too busy doing their own thing for their own clients. They don't spend enough time looking after their own finances. And sometimes it's a case of not now, don't want to know the reality. I'm just saying,
Okay.
able just to hold their hand and in a safe environment, help them to face up to what they perhaps don't like to face up to.
Okay, so what will this outcome help you or allow you to do? Help you go to allow you to do?
Where have we got to?
4. No, 5.
No, you've already said
Have we done that one?
Yeah, so
Yes.
so-
Okay.
Does it depend on me? Sorry, I think it does depend on you or others.
You or others?
Well,
You need others.
others me. You know, I take ownership of that. Nobody else can do in my little practice what I do. So I take
Okay.
100% ownership of that. And my clients, they only really see what I do rather than people who work behind the scenes.
Right.
Where, when, how, with whom do you want it? Well, that's a bit of a personal question, really. I'm not sure if fair to answer. No. Every single week, I suppose. You know, I want to be able to think that each week is a worthwhile one because I'm spending time with clients or with people who've been recommended.
Okay.
What do you have now? Sorry, what do
And
you
what
have
do
now?
you need to get? What do you need to get your outcome? What do you
Well-
have now? What do you need?
What I have now is some lovely people who I'm privileged to call my clients. And that's
And what do you need?
great position to be. What I need to do is to talk to them more, to get across to them that I really would welcome their support, their help.
Okay.
And I need to work on how to get that message across in a way that is in their interest to do so.
Okay, right. Well, I don't want to, go on
that
too
help?
long with this. It's really helpful, and the ins and outs of what will happen. But the idea behind it, can I just ask you, is that having done that exercise, is there anything that you would now do that you weren't doing before?
I'd say no, but it's probably reinforced. It reminded me that I do need to not only do the right thing for the clients, but also to think of where the next client's going to be. And what I'd like the next clients to be is referred individuals from the consistent like I have. Okay, that would be for me perfect well.
Okay, great. Well, thank you very much. Really
Pleasure.
appreciate that. So anyway, that perhaps gives you some idea of how sometimes this, this is not particularly, you don't get aha moments. Sometimes people go, oh my God, I hadn't realised that. It's particularly on the what would happen and what wouldn't happen. So anyway, I think I'm done, and thank you very much for listening.